to the Man United agenda. It's Yabba Forbes. I'm joined by Rio Saves Football. And tonight on the agenda, Rio is going to be talking about the 1 to 11. He's going to pick a 1 to 11 to face Man City and hopefully get some points. And also just discuss a little bit about Man City. Who's returning for Man United? Are the Afghan boys back to terrorize Man City? Pardon pun. And any kind of injury, other updates as well. So this is the Man United agenda preview for the big derby game. Big up to Andrew Williams in the chat, nice and early. Yes, it's positivity mob. You can balance that with your negativity. Rio Shays Football. You've had a little break. How you doing, bro?
I'm good. I am very good. It was a much needed break, honestly. I saw the opportunity. I ain't gonna lie. I saw FA Cup on the horizon. I thought, you know what, this is a good opportunity to, come away from the screen, let things unfold. It's only Brighton. We'll beat them at home, mate. So the last time I was here on the channel, Amram had just been sacked. So Amram's been sacked. We're out the FA Cup. We had Fletcher come in charge, and now we've had Carrick. So I've missed quite a bit, to be fair. And I feel for Ahmad and Bruno. Obviously, we're going to talk about them. They're coming back to probably what I've come back to, a shit show.
Just a quick fire questions for you, because we just want to catch up with how Rio's feeling about this. The appointment of Carrick as a interim coach at the end of the season. How do you feel about that?
Okay, in any general situation, I'm not overall happy with our overall situation, but it was between Ali and Carrick, wasn't it? For like the rumors about 1 day and a half, I was singing Ali at the wheel again, feeling that feel good vibe. But no, I'm happy it's Carrick. I think we did need to go down a different route. We've always been screaming out saying that our midfield is dodgy. Well, I'm a little bit more assured that we've got arguably one of our best midfielders of all time that's leading us into the end of the season. So if he knows a thing or two, it's going to be about how to have an assured, confident midfield. So I'm happy with that appointment, to be fair.
So you think that translates, him being a great midfielder, do you think that translates as him knowing how to fix our midfield?
I think so. The basics, the bare basics, there was a picture of him speaking to Casemiro that went out from the training sessions. I'm like, I dread to know what that conversation's going on about. I'm not seeing any pictures with him with Ugarte. He's probably waiting for that. He probably needs some time to bring up that conversation.
Just a quote, I want you to respond to. There's a quote from Carrick talking about Kobe. I mean, we all know that Kobe was sidelined by our previous manager, Amram, because Amram felt that he was a replacement for Bruno in that system, like for like. And that's probably why he didn't get game time. But it seems like Carrick's come out and said similar things, saying he should be more attacking. He feels that Kobe's a more attacking player. So how does that make you feel, considering we've got problems in midfield? We've got playing two in midfield, or maybe. Where does Kobe play? Do you think Kobe's got a chance under Carrick, more of a chance under Carrick than he did with previous manager?
Yeah, definitely, because he was on with my namesake Rio. He was on the podcast with Rio Ferdinand when he said that, and he did go on to say to talk about the DNA and how it's important to have like someone from the Manchester Academy a part of the team. So he did rate Kobe and his talents really highly, but then at the same time it was a bit of a weird one. So he did say he prefers him as an attacker. I don't think he meant as a number 10. So I think he meant as a central midfielder, as the one that gets forward rather than the one that picks it up from the defense.
But here's the issue for me. If that's the case, which I translated it the same, doesn't that mean he's going to be behind Bruno again in the pecking order?
That's because I don't think Bruno will no longer be in that position. I think Bruno will be a 10 again. Or in the attacking three.
Okay, so because obviously I'm going to ask you for 1 to 11 for the game coming up against Man City. Man City, they've just made a signing, haven't they? Semenya. We were kind of interested in him. I think I was asking you backstage about why are Man City buying him. I thought they had Omar. What's his name again?
Marmoush.
Yeah. Marmoush, yeah. You said they're being greedy. I mean, they got a chance to go for the title. Maybe do you think it's a two-horse race? And how are Man City looking this season compared to previous season? Are they the force they once were?
I still think they'll win the league. I think, and to be honest, I remember from our prediction show way back, you said that you thought Man City would win the league as well. I think, um, and it was down to Haaland and his excellence. Obviously, he's kind of slowed down a little bit recently by his standards, but then Pep has come out and said he needs Marmoush to come back. So yeah, Marmoush wasn't getting the game time that we thought he might be getting prior to the AFCON. Haaland is getting tired. He's getting tired, I believe. So I think it's a case of Marmoush might come in, not for this game, definitely not for this game. And then it will be a case of, in terms of the greediness, Semenyo, Savinho, Doku, Foden, Cherky, Ryan. Honestly, they are greedy. They are greedy.
And an abundance of attacking threats there, yeah, definitely from Man City. And obviously, it's the game's at Main Roads, not Main Road, the Etihad, right?
No, it's Old Trafford.
Oh, it's Old Trafford. Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
Old Trafford.
Okay. It's looking good. All right. Big up Andrew Williams in the chat. Big up I'm Titanium. I see you, bro. Big up Chat Sports as well. Paige Wilborn. How you doing, man? How you doing? And who else is here? Arsenal can't bottle it again. He's saying hi, Joe, as well as in the chat. I'm Titanium saying Arsenal can't bottle it. But Rio and myself feel that Man City are looking strong. Hopefully, it doesn't start this weekend with their. They dropped a few points recently. All right, yesterday's show, I don't know if you saw it, Rio, but between myself, Colin, and Mr. B, we tried to pick, with everyone available, our strongest 11, and we couldn't agree anywhere apart from the goalkeeper. And beyond that, it was a real struggle. So let's just confirm. We know that Cameroon got knocked out. We know that Morocco got knocked out yesterday, so it's unlikely that they're our player Maz.
No, Morocco.
Morocco through, yeah. So Cameroon and Bemo is coming back, and Ivory Coast we got Ahmad coming back. Two players fighting maybe for the same position. We're going to find out from you. Can you give us a breakdown? Give us your 1 to 11, but a little summary with each position and how. Because you've been doing a bit of research as well. It's over to you now, Rio. You've been doing a bit of research about how Carrick plays. So we're going into a big game against Man City at home. You're Michael Carrick. Yeah, it's like stars in your eyes. Tonight, Rio, you're Michael Carrick. Give us a 1 to 11, little summary as to why and how do you think they're going to play based on Carrick before. Over to you.
Okay. So I think in terms of possession, we are going to have a lot more possession. Maybe not specifically for this game because it's against Man City, but in general, we're going to have a lot more possession. He likes to build up slowly, very slowly, to the point where it might bore people. But I don't mind that. I don't mind it. I like to be more controlled. So yeah, in goal, obviously, Lemons. It's going to be him without doubt. It needs to be him. I've got my doubts about him. I've kind of mentioned this a few weeks back. I still have my slight doubts, but he's the best of what we've got. You know, compare him to Onana, he's doing incredible. So that's probably why people think he's doing insane. But he has been good. So right back, it's going to be Delo. It's going to be Delo. I say that with gritted teeth. I think we were all hoping. Obviously, we don't wish our players to do bad when they're playing with the international teams, but Morocco, you didn't have to win that penalty shootout. You know, we could have had Maz back. As soon as Maz comes back, he will be going into that right back position. I've got no doubt about that whatsoever. Okay. No doubt. Right centre back, obviously we don't have a Delit, so I do still think it's going to be Aiden Heaven in that position instead of Euro. And then I believe it's going to be Leacher, left centre back. Right. Luke Shaw will be coming out of the team, in my opinion. So Dorgu, left back. People don't think that he can play left back. He can play left back. He's played left back numerous occasions for us. He's dynamic. He's energetic. I don't want him to come out of this team. I think he's been one of our best players over the last couple of weeks. I think he's been one of our best players all season. And he's been playing himself into form. You know, if there was an arc in terms of looking at a player and going, oh, we're not too sure about him, he's got better and better and better and better. And on that left side, Michael Carrick loves to play with an attacking left back, really attacking left back, high numbers. And then what that does, it allows our left winger, or in Carrick's case, it's almost like a left inside 10, to go inside and be a nuisance. So the holding mids, I think, will be Cobby. I think Cobby will be one of the holding mids, or obviously the one that's allowed to go forward.
Yeah.
And then I think it will be Casemiro next to him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the control element, I think he'll have rapport with Casemiro. I think there'll be that really good respect. I think there'll be a high case of respect there. And I think Casemiro will kind of just see it and just be bare basic, keep it simple. And that will allow mine to flourish.
Pause you there. It's looking good, but you're going to have a problem very soon. There's only 4 more spaces available and a lot more players. So I'm interested, guys. This is Rio's 1 to 11. Someone's missing out. One of our better players is going to miss out on this one. I wonder who it's going to be. Yesterday, just by the way, I don't know if you realize, we were picking our best team with everyone available, and Mr. B and Colin left out Bruno. Over to you.
I will not be doing that. I definitely will not be doing that. Oh my God. What did you wait? Because I didn't watch it. Tune in on that. What did you say about that?
I was shocked. I put Bruno and Kobe as our best midfield 2. I put Mount as a 10 because I felt he can come back into a 3. He's likely to do the work. And I felt that obviously it was a tough one. Put Mbemo on the right and Cunha on the left, cutting in, and with Xisco up front. That was my team, but everyone's got different variations of how we play. We want to hear yours, Rio. And obviously that's with everyone available. But based on what we've got available for Saturday, you've gone with Bruno. Sorry, you've gone with Kobe and Casemiro midfield, and it justified your reasoning why. So let's move on.
Yeah. So I have a feeling he's gonna play Bruno on the left.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but when don't think left hugging the touchline, because I'm anticipating Dorgu is gonna be on that side.
Okay.
So I have a feeling he's gonna play him on the left, like a left side 10. Similar to how, like, I know it's not Ali, but Ali had Pogba as a left side 10, and so I think he's gonna.
We think alike, Joe.
There you go. So I love that. And what would that? Bruno's gonna flourish around. It's gonna flourish around. The right side, if he's back, if he's available and he's fit and he's all fine, I think Ahmad comes into that right back. I know, you know me, my thoughts on Ahmad.
Yeah,
I think Ahmad goes into.
You've been really critical of Ahmad since you've been on the agenda, and you justified your reasoning, but you're picking him ahead of, well, maybe not. So Ahmad's on the right, yeah.
So Ahmad's on the right
now. Why have you sort of?
He's had. I think he might get player of the tournament, even though he's come home early. I think he'll get player of the tournament at AFCON. He's in incredible form. Again, in terms of the time frame, I don't know if Carrick's had enough time with him to get that role into position, but I think we need something different on that right side, and I think Ahmad will offer it. Obviously, I've had my concerns. I'm well open to be proven wrong, so I'm not going to be stubborn on that. Ahmad, come in. This is where it gets a bit tough for me. Up front, it's gonna be Xisco.
Yep.
And this is a weird one. So when I say up front, Carrick is very weird. He plays his striker, his known proven striker, in the 10. Okay. And then he plays his 10 in the striker role. It's weird. It's almost like a 2. I'll have to elaborate what.
Similar to what Van Gaal did in '95 with Ajax. Ronald de Boer, Litterman. They kind of played in those.
Yeah. So there's going to be a lot of occasions where Xisco is dropping deep.
Right.
So I think it's going to be Xisco and then Mbeumo.
Mbeumo down the middle.
Yeah. No Cunha and no Mount.
Wow.
Yeah. And I want that because Mbeumo is our highest goal scorer. I want him close to the box. And I think them two working together. I know Chelsea were down to 10 men, but Xisco flick on and Mbeumo run on. And obviously Sanchez got sent off against Chelsea. I think them two are going to have a really good cohesion. Again, this is all fantasy. This is only from what I can take from what Carrick's done at Borough. Obviously, that was several years ago, and it might be different now. It might be different. That's what I think he might do. And to be honest, I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Wow. This is what I'm saying. It's just a crazy thing about being a Man United fan right now. None of us pick the same team. We all come with different variations of what we feel is going to be put out. And we're going to find out Saturday afternoon what Carrick's going to do in his first game. Big up to guys in the chat. Just quickly, Hydro's asking about injuries. Just to clarify, at this time, it's currently Thursday, 9:15. As far as we know, De Ligt is not back yet. Maguire is back, but he didn't get picked by our boss here, Rio Carrick. And we've got the gut boys back from AFCON, of course. And the other injury issues are with Luke Shaw's not playing for you, so and Euro's out as well. That's clear. So just to clarify, once again, you've got Lamins in goal, Dalot right back, Heaven and Martinez with Dordu at left back, who you say is going to bomb forward. Midfield two of Kobe and Casemiro. On the right, you've got Ahmad. On the left, you've got Bruno. And down the middle, as well, a 9 and 10 would be Cisco and Mbeumo. That's your side. Thanks again. I wonder what piece.
Very different. It's very different. It's very obscure. It's very out there. It's very outside of the box. It's just going off what he's done in the past. You know, it might be Bruno behind Shesko and Mbeumo on the left, for example, because Mbeumo played it on the left side against Tottenham. He played on the left against Tottenham, so he can do it.
How do you penetrate Man City? What if you're look, we're looking at, because Steve Holland's come in, and just quickly, did you hear the quote from Roy Keane the other day talking about, all right, Steve Holland, that's fine, but why is Johnny Evans, who was a loan manager, coming back straight to be a first team manager, first team coach straight away? What are your thoughts on that? Is that a bit like a mate still going on there? Is that he's not qualified, surely?
To be honest, I'm sick of the whole situation. You know, Fletcher contacting, Ferguson for everything, for every, and they all do it. I'm annoyed of it. I'm annoyed at the whole situation. Steve Holland, I don't mind him being part of it. He is qualified. He's not actually a bad coach. It's just the stigma that he's got attached with Southgate. So people are thinking, oh no, but he's qualified. The others, like, what are you doing? Like, apparently they were all in Barbados or something like that a week ago.
That's right.
So I'm like, what's going on here? Like, you all just played a game of rock, paper, scissors, because Rooney was there as well. Apparently he was linked. Did he lose the game of rock, paper, scissors, and it was just left with Johnny Evans and Woodgate? Like, it is what it is. Like, we've done this in the past. It probably won't be the last time we do this. But in terms of the job role, Carrick, I don't think he will get the role permanently. I think it's already been made clear. You're just here to the end of the season.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about the weaknesses. How can we penetrate or even hurt Man City? We've seen, I've been watching them recently. They beat Newcastle quite convincingly. Semenya's there now, gives them a different goal scoring threat as well. They've just got everything about them. Like you said, you talk about the abundance of players they have, quality players as well. And obviously, I just want to give a shout out to their youngsters. You got Phil Foden coming through the side, playing for him, and also the what's his name, O'Reilly. He's turned out to be a pretty good player. I think he's very impressive. Played in midfield the other day, done a Rodri role, and also plays at left back, but he's probably a midfielder. So how can we get at City? What do you think the setup, the game plan will be to actually hurt them and to avoid defeat?
Pray. That's one thing that we need to do. Pray. Hope. Don't give Haaland service, and that's basically going to be one of the fundamental features of it, because again, Haaland, he doesn't do much, but when he gets the ball in the box, he's very clinical. At the same time, they've got abilities just on the edge of the box in Phil Foden and Cherky, two outstanding players. And then as well, they've got, as you said, they've added to their ranks Semenyo. I didn't think he'd kind of adapt as quickly as he has. I didn't think he'd kind of get the game time that he has. So he's very dangerous. They've got danger everywhere. And that's why I think Carrick's going to keep it simple, keep it very simple. You know, he defends in a 4-4-2 shape. So I think that will be in our favor. And then at the same time, City, they are kind of dealing with a lot of injuries at the back. So as good as O'Reilly's been this season, he's kind of become a tiny bit of a bit part player in the last few games. Again, played centrally in the last game.
Yeah.
Eight Nori's back from AFCON, so he might fill in at left back. I think O'Reilly will play because he's trusted by Pep, but he has been exposed recently of the last few games. A few early substitutions. And then again, they've got Kusanov, and then they've brought someone back from loan to play centre back, someone called Elaine. To be honest, I'm not too fully sure of his background.
Academy player, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then at right back, they've got Nunes, who is having a sensational season. So,
but do you think Nunes is a midfielder? He's officially a midfielder, isn't he? But he's playing at right back. Yeah. Is he someone we can get at? Is that would you be looking at him to maybe sort of
weirdly, I'd want us to stay away from that side because he's been very, very good. He's been very, very good this season. I think the other side, the O'Reilly Eight Nori side, is the side that we can get at, because similar, they build up with one going really advanced, and that's either Gavardio and O'Reilly on that left side. So they do leave a lot of space on that left side. And if it's Doku that's on that left side, he doesn't defend. So, yeah, he tracks back, but he doesn't. He's, you don't need to worry about him in terms of a one-on-one situation or a double up. So, yeah, I think we've got the opportunity. We're at Old Trafford. I think our players, we've got the third best attack in the league. I think that's changed now. It used to be the second. And we've got a top goal scorer coming back. So it's not doom and gloom.
Okay. A couple of questions here. Arsenal will want us to do them a favour, obviously. If we do beat them, it's going to give Arsenal a great opportunity to sort of stretch their league. Any chance of Lacey making an appearance? What do you think about sending off the other day? And what do you think about his talent? Do you think he's
he's a top talent. He's a top talent. He's a top talent. He won't. I don't think he plays this game. Okay. It'd be nice, but yeah, he'd be on the bench.
Yeah, because he's obviously one of the left-footed guy who can take on. He's probably behind the pecking order from Mbemo and Ahmad as well. So that's not looking good for him. All right, score prediction time, guys. Guys in the chat, thank you for your contribution. Have you pressed the like button? If you haven't, press it right now. Stephanie, can you please encourage them and give us a number? Stephanie's got here. We've got currently 8 likes with 10 watching. Guys, let's get up to 15 likes. Come on. Tap it up. Oh, yeah, Lacey's suspended. Thank you for that. All right, score predictions. I'll go first. I didn't realize, now I know we're at home. First game back, the crowd will be excited. It's a former United player running the show. We're going to go out there. I think we're going to start fast, really try our best to get at them. Obviously, we have to expect they're going to have spells in the game where they're going to dominate. This is Man City after all. That's exactly what they do. And I just think if we got the right attitude, and with the new system we're playing as well, and the players back, if they're fresh and ready to go, I think it could be both teams can score in this game quite easily. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw, and that's being positive and optimistic because to me, City are the best side in the league, and they just got levels. And I think a 1-1 draw would be a fantastic result and a good way to start the reign of Michael Carrick. So I'm going 1-1. Over to you, Ria.
Do you, just before I say mine, do you think it being an early kickoff on a Saturday has anything to do with it? Or do you think that changes because obviously you would assume this might be a Sunday 4:00 kickoff game. It tends to be that, but obviously they want to bring the main event very, very early and forward. Like,
I will say this. I think a lot of players have preparation, don't they? Back in the old days, it used to be 3:00 kickoff every Sunday. So you prepare yourself the same way, same routine, wake up at a certain time, have your porridge or whatever you do. So when it's so early, things change, don't they? The good thing about it is both sides are both in Manchester. There's no travel like that. So it does make sense that it should be at 12 o'clock. It wouldn't affect them in that respect as in traveling or hotels or, thing. So I think it's not going to affect the players too much. They're going to wake up early, have a bit of breakfast, light breakfast, go and do training, go to the ground, train on the pitch, get their drills going, talk through a bit of tactics, and be ready to go at 12:30 for the kickoff. So no issue for me.
Fair enough. Okay. I'm going 2-2. I'm going with Desmond. I think,
Archbishop.
yeah,
Desmond
I
Tutu,
think,
yeah.
I think we'll get goals. That's not been our issue all season. I don't think that the goal scoring side of things. And we got our power back. We've got Mbumo, October Player of the Month. Let's not forget that October Player of the Month. Yeah, but then I think we'll concede too. I don't think we'll stop them. I don't think we'll keep a clean sheet. I don't think it'll only be one that we concede. I can see Haaland getting a goal. He loves a goal against us. And I think Philip Walter Foden will get a goal against us as well. For us, Mbumo will score, and I think Bruno will score.
Okay. Yeah, it's really tough. I mean, we just don't know what's going to happen. But the most important thing, we just want to see performance. Man United fans, don't we? Haaland has scored in past 2 games, so he wants to end the mini drought. Imagine that, 2 games, that's a drought. 11 likes. We've got 5-1 City by Column. Wow, is this Column from the Man United agenda? Oh my God. Damn. Column, how could you? We've got Hydro saying 2-1, and Column's doing the watch along, I'm sure that's why he's getting upset. And Stephanie Griffith saying United win 2-1, Xisco and Ahmad. So there you go.
I love that. One thing I'll say is, people, let's not forget, and it is a bit of a smoke screen, and it's very cliche to say, Amram didn't get sacked because of how bad we've been. You know, it's a good situation that we're in, kind of. We've got a new manager. I didn't want Amram to go, but the players haven't been bad. You know, it's weird. It's a weird situation. Normally, you associate a sacking with someone with a team that's doing really, really bad. That's not us. You know, we still score goals. So I'm positive. I'm gonna say it. I'm back, and I'm positive. I was falling victim to the dark side prior to my disappearance. I think the break did me good, and I'm back with you, Yaba.
Thank you.
Into the light. I've been drawn back in. But yeah, I'm positive. I don't think we'll lose. What do
you think about the guys like Mr. B and Iron Titanium saying we are going to lose? I mean, lacking confidence, surely.
It's poor, guys. What are you doing? We're at Old Trafford. It's an early kickoff. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful day at Old Trafford. I won't be there for that one, unfortunately. I will be watching at home, so I will be on the reaction tomorrow.
Okay. Let's
celebrating.
Column's saying here, you can't think that we'll get a result against City. Their team is better organised. The middle of the park is stronger, and they have an AI striker who could find something in a brothel. I'm not going to go there, but thank you. And Positivity Twins live and direct. Yeah, we're just trying to be optimistic here, guys. Come on, it's Man United. All right, once again, thank you so much, Rio, for your 1-11. Really, I couldn't have picked that up. I think I know you. I think I can read your mind sometimes, but I didn't see that coming because you dropped Cunha, you dropped Luke Shaw as well, and yeah, the midfield doesn't include Ugarte.
Drop Mount. Mount.
Yeah,
Mount.
Yeah,
to be fair, he's not been starting, but I love Mount.
And we love Stephanie Griffiths. Stephanie, thank you so much. Positives repel opposites, attract the magnetism. Indeed, yeah. And hopefully we can attract some goals and a good result again, and make our club attractive again going forward. As I say in my column here, make United great again. That's what we need to do.
You need to get cap with that.
Indeed. If you want to check up on all the Premiership games going on this weekend and catch up with Mr. B and all the boys, you can tune in tomorrow night. I think it's 10 o'clock, is it? Rio, are you joining them?
No, I'm not on the mix zone. It's at 9.
So the mix
at 9.
9 o'clock tomorrow, the mix zone with Mr. B, and you can discuss all Premier League clubs, all the hustle and bustle and everything's going on. Been a quiet transfer window, to be honest. Thanks, Mr. B, at 9 o'clock tomorrow. It's been a quiet transfer window, but I'm sure there'll be lots of banter and good discussion in the show tomorrow. So join us tomorrow at 9 p.m. for the mix zone, and Mr. B will be mixing it up. Not his drinks, just the chat.
No, he probably will. He probably
Yeah.
will.
All right, guys, we're signing out. Don't forget to tune in to the watch along on Saturday at 12:30. Mix Zone tomorrow at 9 p.m. But from us on the preview show, from myself, Yabba Forbes, and my colleague,
Rio Says Football.
we're out. Thank you very much, guys. Good night.